What's up, everybody out there in YouTube and Facebook? This is Leo with video number 3. So, today, what I want to talk about silver linings. That's what I want to talk about because it seems like I've noticed lately that everybody's going through some kind of drama, whether it be health, relationships, just everybody seems like they're having at some way, shape, or form, they're having some times, and I just want to say that that's why it's like I've been through a lot in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hard headed, so a lot of the stuff I've done to myself by just not doing what I should be doing, or not listening to my parents, or whatever the case may be, or suffered some kind of something from somebody else, or somebody's done to me, whatever the case may be. you know, Whatever you're going through, there's always that silver lining. You know, I've kind of learned that, no matter what happens, you know, if something bad happens, you should be grateful because that means that a bucket of good is coming to you. You know, and when everything's going good, you should be aware and keep your eyes open because there's a possibility that something is gonna happen. So be kind of looking for it. I'm not saying that you should, I believe in positive thinking and all that, and I believe all that. But there's always, there's that, I'm not saying you should be out there looking for the negative to happen, but in reality, there is no perfection. So things are gonna happen, and when things happen, you have to take a step back and always look and say, okay, first, sometimes I sit back and I tell myself, okay, why is this happening? You know, and and whatever the case may be, whatever why this is happening, why that's happening, why, sometimes that matters, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is say, you know what, it is what it is. I let it go, and you know what, I'm gonna fight through it. It seems like I always have my hardest time dealing with stuff is when I'm sitting here contemplating and worrying about it. Stop worrying about stuff. That's one of the biggest problems with people today is because they're so stressed. Everybody's talking about stress because you worrying too much. Stop worrying so much. You want to do something about it? Stop worrying and pray about it. Because worrying is just a waste of time. Honestly, that's wasted energy. Do something about it. Pray about it. You know. It's like all the stuff that I've gone through. It's like people say, blame. People I always hear people blaming and blaming and blame. Oh, I blame this. I blame that. I blame this. I blame that. When are people going to get up and say, you know what, and take responsibility? When you blame, you have no power. Until you acknowledge and take responsibility for the things in your life, you're powerless. You don't gain power until you take responsibility, until you get up and put action towards it and make changes. That's it. That's how it works. And if you're going to sit around and blame people, you're just wasting energy and you're powerless because there ain't nothing you can do about it because you sitting there blaming somebody else. And while you blaming somebody else, they don't care about you. They're not tripping on you. But you sitting around blaming everybody else instead of getting up and doing something about it yourself. It's just real talk. you know. So I just, so that's my game right now. It's like, I've got this stuff going on, I'm going through this, but you know what? It's not gonna defeat me. A lot of people. I mean, I've gone through too much in my life for this to defeat me. So, I'm gonna handle mine and do what I have to do. And that's what it comes down to. I'm going. That's what I'm gonna do. So my biggest thing is right now is just you know taking it easy, chilling out. But when the doctors say, give me that green light to where I can handle my business, there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to get back into the gym. I love to work out and all that stuff. So I want to get back into the gym. I want to do lots of things. And that's it. I'm not really worried about it or stressed out. That's my biggest thing. I want people to not be so stressed out this day and age. I see so many people stressed out, and it's just like, why, why, why? I don't believe in worrying about something until it happened, and when it happened, I'll deal with it. But if I'm gonna sit around and contemplate all the possibilities and this and that and all this negative and all that negative, it's just like they talk about fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I live your life, but you wanna. At the same time, when you live in your life, you got to realize that, there's things in life that you can do that's gonna allow you to live longer, and there's things in your life that you can do that's gonna possibly shorten your life. So everything in your power, you should be focusing on trying to do the things that's gonna make you live longer, not necessarily shorten your life. And that's what the focus. That's what the focus should be. You know. I've made. I'm not perfect, and nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. I don't judge anybody, but all the stuff that I've done in my life, there's no way I can judge anybody. I don't try to judge anybody. I just say, this we have to help each other. Stay strong and just try to do the right thing. Live your life and trying to do the right thing. 'Cause life is too short. Life is too short. I was almost not here, so life is short. So and so it gets to a point in life where it's just time to get it right, and that's where I'm at in my life. It's time to get it right. And my plan is to document me getting it right. Doing stuff and getting it right and doing what I enjoy doing what I love to do. And just sharing that and showing people that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens in your life, as long as you're breathing and you've got another day and you wake up and have another day, you have another opportunity. And you need to take advantage of that. When people start living their lives every day like it's their last, and taking full responsibility and taking action, the world will be a better place. And taking responsibility, you know, and just people stop blaming, because I mean, you know, everybody wants to blame, but nobody ever wants to take responsibility for a lot of the stupid stuff they do. They don't take about responsibility for who they're hanging out with. They don't want to take a responsibility, you know. And hard luck. Everybody has a hard luck story. You know, you might have a hard luck story. You might be going through hell right now, but it's what you do when you're going through hell. When you're going through hell, you're not supposed to sit around and do a whole bunch of stuff while you're going through hell to make your hell even worse. Make your hell better. Climb yourself out. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, this is Leo's venting. I'm just kidding. I'm just, what's up, and so I want everybody to be good. I love y'all out there on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all be good. This is Leo signing off. I'm out, y'all. Be good.